Hello guys, I hope all of you are fine at your home. I am quite well at my home. Actually, these days are very hard for all of us. So, this is Prabir sir and welcome to my channel Wildflower. Today, I am going to explain a new poem that is The Daffodils, and the poem was written by William Wordsworth, the famous English poet William Wordsworth. Okay, so today we are going to start this lesson. Total lesson I will cover in two classes. Okay, first day we will know about the background of the poem, about the author, and the short summary of the poem. So before starting this lesson, I want to speak some words about this poem, about the title. The title of this poem is The Daffodils. What is mean by the daffodils? Actually, the daffodils is a kind of flower which you can see in the mountain region. Okay, so the daffodils, it is in color yellow actually, but in the poem the poet referred that the daffodils are color silver color. Okay, so the daffodils is a flower which is silver in color in this poem according to the poet. Okay, so know about the poem and the poet in further. So at first we will know about the poet. Okay, so who was Wordsworth and what kind of works that he had written for the reader. Okay, so at first we will know about the poet. The poet William Wordsworth was born on 7th of April 1770 at Cockermouth. Cockermouth is the name of his landmark. Okay, his father John Wordsworth. So what was the name of his father? His father name was John Wordsworth, was an attorney to Lord Lonsdale and was an influential man of his time. Influential man means attorney, a governor person who is appointed, who was appointed a highly position for the government. Okay, an influential man means the person, well known person. Okay, famous. Okay, the person know about him. His mother Annie Coxon was the only daughter of William Coxon. Okay, so William Wordsworth's mother was Annie Coxon, and who was the daughter of William Coxon, as well to do Mercer, a dealer in milk products at Penrith, and of Dorothy Krakenthorpe. Okay, those ancestors had been lords of the manor of New Begin near Penrith. Okay, that's usual. He was second of the five children of his parents. It means they all were five in number. Their sister and brothers. It means siblings. But he was in fifth number. Okay, the others being, okay, what about his other four sister and brothers? The others being Richard, his brother Richard, Dorothy, John, and Christopher. Okay, he was educated at Hogshead Grammar School and St. John College, Cambridge, from where he did his BA in 1791. It means he had completed his graduation degree from St. John College in the year of 1791, and his school name was Hogshead Grammar School. Okay, he went to France in 1791. It means after that he went French in the year 1791 and stayed there for a period of 1 year. Continuously he stayed there It means continuously he was staying in France for 1 year. Okay, during this time he was greatly influenced by the French Revolution, which was at its peak at that time in French. It means when he was staying in France at that time, there a French Revolution was the outbreak, and at that time in the year of 1791, and its peak was highest peak. Okay, a crucial time of the war. Okay, so after that he published his first volume of poems. Volume of poems means, okay, consist of some books or poems, okay, in 1793. So his first volume of pitch of works was published in the year 1793. In 1795 he got a chance to meet St. Coleridge, and soon they become lifetime friends. After that he met his evergreen friend St. Coleridge, and immediately they become friends, okay, for lifetime. Wordsworth, along with his sister Dorothy and St. Coleridge with his wife, were neighbors to each other at Alfoxden and Stowaway in Somerset for 1 year in 1798. It means actually, one thing you should know, that is, uh, along with his four brother and sister, Dorothy was his closest of William Wordsworth. Okay, she was the pioneer. She was the kin sister of William Wordsworth. Okay, so whenever he tried to spending time with his sister, he used to go with his friend St. Coleridge and with his sister Dorothy. So after that, in 1798, both the poets means St. Coleridge and William Wordsworth, poets together published lyrical ballads. After that, in the year of 1791, they both, St. Coleridge and William Wordsworth, they published together lyrical ballad, which is considered to be an epoch-making collection of lyrical romantic poems, whose preface along with the poems appearing in it attracted a lot of public attention. So at that time when they published their book together, lyrical ballads, it was attractive. So every reader, whoever who can could read this poem, they was addicted to it. Okay, they liked it so much. Together at the end of same year, it means in the year of 1791, they went to Germany. Okay, so it means after 1 year when he was staying in France, after that he went to Germany, where Wordsworth started writing the prelude and completed Ruth Lucy Gray, the lines on Lucy, and some other poems. In 1802 he married Mary Hutchinson of Penrith. Okay, after 7 years in 1805 he completed the prelude. It means after leaving France he started writing the prelude, and he completed his work, the prelude, in the year 1805. Okay, and in the middle of this 2 years, it means 1791 and 1805, when he was completing his works, the prelude, in the year 1802 he got married with Mary Hutchinson, okay, which was published after his death, 23rd April 1850. In it means his works, the prelude, was published 23rd April 1850. In 1807 he moved to Royal Mount Grasmere and lived there till his death. In 1843 he became the poet laureate after the death of Robert Southey. So you have known about the author. So William Wordsworth, about his family, about his personal life, and about his wife, and about his brother and sister. Okay, so Now it is the time to know about the background of the poem. So the main topic of this poem is the daffodils. So when and what situation the poet had written, or poet planned to write something on nature. So before starting this poem, before starting background of the poem, I want to say some words about the author. William Wordsworth was one of the greatest poet of that time, of a romantic period. Okay, okay. His most of the poems were his most of the poem were derived or based on nature. That's why he is called priest of nature. That is priest of nature. And he also write about the reality of the human being. So know about the background of the poem. So on April 15, 1802, Wordsworth and his sister Dorothy went to their friends. So in the year 1802 of April 15th, William Wordsworth, the poet, and his sister, they went to meet their friends, the Clarksons at Ewsmere. When they were coming back to Grasmere, it means William Wordsworth along with his sister, when after meeting with their friends Clarkson at Ewsmere, they were returning towards their house, which was situated in Grasmere. They saw a large number of golden daffodils. Here, golden daffodils. Okay, growing on the bank of a lake, Woolswater, in the Lake District. They both were astonished by the mesmeric beauty of these daffodils, which were fluttering and dancing with the light breeze. Inspired by this delightful spectacle, Wordsworth composed this poem in 1804 and published it in 1807. So it means in the year of 1802 of April 15th, the poet, along with his sister Dorothy, they went to a place. They went to meet someone of their friends. Okay, when they were coming back to Grasmere, it means to their house, to their castle. So at that moment, some attractive natural beauty attracted them. They saw a large number of golden daffodils. Sorry, I have told you that in this poem the poet considered, the poet referred about the about the silver daffodils. No, its actual color is yellow, but here the poet said the golden daffodils. Actually, yellow is resembled to the golden color. That's why the poet said golden daffodils. Okay, so growing on the bank of a lake, Woolswater. The name of the lake, Woolswater. So when they were coming back to to the castle, so on their way there was a lake. The name of the lake was Woolswater, and on the bank of the Woolswater of the lake, they saw a large number of golden daffodils. Okay, so what were the daffodils doing? They were dancing, they were waving with the okay, so mesmeric beauty of these daffodils, which were fluttering and dancing with the light breeze. Inspired by these delightful spectacles, Wordsworth composed this poem in 1804 and published in 1807. So this scenic beauty admired the poet's mind, and at that time he decided to write a poem on daffodils. So after 2 years later, he wrote the poem Daffodils. Okay, and the poem Daffodils was published in the year 1807. And one more thing I want to tell you, I want to say you, that is, at the time when the poet had written this poem, at that time the name of the poem was I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Okay, so when the poem was published, at that time the title of the poem was I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. but later it was changed into daffodils. Okay, so this is the first day of my class. So already we know about the poem and the author, about the short summarizing of this poem, and in the next class I will explain about the poem line by line, the daffodils. Till then, take care and bye bye.